This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Moses Lake has joined a growing number of cities in the state, forming a transportation benefit district to fund street projects. Kelsey Foster's game-tying three in the closing seconds capped off a double-digit second-half comeback, but the Lady Vikings ultimately fell 60-57 to Spokane in overtime. The Federal Aviation Administration has opened an investigation after a drone crashed into Seattle's Space Needle.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Moses Lake has joined a growing number of cities in the state, forming a transportation benefit district to fund street projects. The City Council, whose members now also serve as the board members, approved an ordinance creating the district at its December 27th council meeting. In Moses Lake, the board can only use funds for transportation and street projects, separate from the city street budget or supporting projects not fully funded in the budget. The board met for the first time Tuesday night, adopting bylaws and rules of procedure and discussing funding options and uses of the district. Currently in Grant County, transportation benefit districts have also been established in Soap Lake, Royal City, Mattawa, and Electric City, all of which use either a $20 vehicle licensing fee or a 0.2% sales tax as a funding source. Of the about 90 districts in the state, of which 76 were formed in the past 5 years, only one uses a different funding option. City Manager John Williams said the board has various funding options, but the two most common are the vehicle licensing fee and the sales tax increase. The board does have the authority to impose a $20 vehicle licensing fee without a vote of the public. The sales tax option must be approved by a simple majority of voters as a referendum. Board members requested city staff provide a list of potential revenue options at their next meeting. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. Kelsey Foster's game-tying three in the closing seconds capped off a double-digit second-half comeback, but the Lady Vikings ultimately fell 60-57 to Spokane in overtime. Facing an 18-point deficit in the third quarter, Big Ben's offense, which had struggled much of the game, rattled off a 12-0 run. Spokane would open up a 9-point lead early in the fourth quarter, but the Vikings again fought back, closing the gap to 2 points on a layup from Haley Garrity late in the quarter. Spokane went up 3, hitting one of 2 free throws with 13 seconds left. After setting a pick, Foster stepped out to the three-point line and buried a shot with 5 seconds left to force overtime. Big Bend was outscored 11-8 in overtime, missing 4 crucial free throws. Foster finished the game with 13 points in the loss. Sonny Martinez added 11 points, including 5 in the fourth quarter. The Vikings fall to 2-1 in the East, 10-6 overall, with an upcoming road matchup against 7-3 Walla Walla on Saturday. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 Sports.
Moments after this video was recorded by a drone slamming into the Space Needle on New Year's Eve day, the pilot's identity was known. How did you find it?
The person came looking for it, and he was down below apparently with the controller looking around for his piece of machinery.
But instead of giving the drone to the pilot, Space Needle Security gave it to the Seattle Police Department. Meanwhile, the Federal Aviation Administration confirmed its agents are investigating the incident, which could have been much worse had one of the pyrotechnic workers installing a New Year's Eve fireworks show at the time of the crash been injured.
The problem with it is the safety. We just want to make sure that people stay within compliance, that they really know how to operate their drones. And we've been fortunate that nothing more significant has happened.
But a woman was taken to the hospital during Seattle's Pride Parade in 2015 when a drone fell out of the sky and hit her. Its operator, Paul Skinner, is on trial this week, charged with reckless endangerment. If convicted, he could face up to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine.
Yeah, we got a drone out here somewhere.
Also in 2015, a drone got too close to Chopper 7, and another drone hit the Great Wheel.
Boom, it was just like glass.
Another drone crashed into a Capitol Hill home. While FAA investigators look into what happened New Year's Eve at the Space Needle, the FAA's Drone Advisory Committee will meet later this month to explore drone regulation nationwide.
The snow continues early this week. From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast on iFIBER 1. Snow showers for Monday and Tuesday, where we're likely to see temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. For Wednesday, partly cloudy and 15, the low at -10. For Thursday, 9 will be the high with -6 during the overnight, 11 on Friday, 16 on Saturday, and 23 for Sunday. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.